Hello, welcome to the Financial Teachers Podcast channel. We are talking to a personal finance teacher from New Jersey, Mrs. Rossi. She'll be focusing on questions about credit cards today. So, Mrs. Rossi, what is the average balance on credit cards today? Is it on the rise?
Well, thanks for having me, David. The average debt balance is $5,525, down from $6,200 in 2020. Americans as a whole, the revolving debt reached $998.4 billion. Revolving debt is mainly credit cards, since when you pay it off, it opens up more of an amount that you can spend. Non-revolving debt is examples are cars loans, student loans, or home loans, where you acquire a loan for a particular purpose. California and New York saw the biggest drop in debt, 18%. They are also two of the hardest hit areas for COVID 19. Gen Xers have the highest balances. They, of course, have school age children and lots of bills. Gen Zs have the lowest. They are new to credit cards and also utilize many apps, such as Venmo and Zelle, that take out of their bank accounts automatically.
I'm curious, what is the amount of Americans that pay their credit card bills off every month, therefore avoiding paying any interest? Isn't that what everyone's supposed to be doing?
Yes, that is what is called living within your means. It requires you to budget, not to overspend on items that are not in your budget. If you continually overspend, you will just be living paycheck to paycheck. You will also pay high amounts of interest. According to data from ABA, 33% of individuals pay their credit card off every month. That is a record high for us.
Mrs. Rossi, you talked about interest earlier. What is the average interest rate of a credit card?
The average rate, or it's also called annual percentage rate, is 20%. Rates can be as low as 14% or as high as 28%. Also, the rates can change at any time. The credit card companies, all they have to do is send you a letter through the mail to alert you that the rate is changing. Credit cards are the highest interest loan that you can have.
Wow, that is high. What is your advice about credit cards? Should students get one?
The minimum age to get a credit card is 18. The Credit Card Act of 2009 put in place stricter guidelines for those who are 18 to 20. They must show proof that they can repay what they borrow, meaning they have to have some income. Establishing good credit habits should start early. Opening up a credit card is a serious endeavor. Set the card up for a low credit limit until you feel comfortable with your ability to budget. Pay it off at the end of the month so you don't have to pay any interest. If you do these things, you will establish credibility and will be able to apply for home and car loans later in your life.
Thank you, Mrs. Rossi. Stay tuned for our next podcast where Mrs. Rossi will talk about whether you should buy or lease a car.